Back with another one of these monitors. This is the QQH 15.6-inch 4K portable monitor. It's a true UHD IPS display. It's got pretty sharp, vivid details. I'll show you a little bit of gaming here in a minute, and the colors do get a little washed out, but that's compared to my gaming monitor that costs 3 times as much. So it's probably actually pretty good. I'm just used to my gaming monitor. Now it does have a CNC brushed aluminum chassis, gives it a kind of nice feel. Feels a little weird on the back to me, but I have tactile issues. It's got one of those case display stand deals. There's dual full functional USB-C ports. That's how I'm powering it right now. It comes with a wall wart, or you can power it over power delivery on your machine. It has a mini HDMI port, comes with the mini HDMI to HDMI cable. Didn't need any drivers on Windows, plugged it in, bing, bang, boom. Starting at the BIOS splash screen, it starts working. You do also have a USB-C to USB-A cable in there and a USB-C cable. The USB-C to A is what I'm using with their wall wart. So pretty good for gaming. If you have a PS5 or a Switch, you could hook it up to that. You will want to pay attention to how it's angled because of the lighting. Right now you can see that can light is on there. We'll turn the light off in a second. It does have a 3.5mm headphone jack, has built-in speakers. They're pretty good, at least in Windows. I wouldn't game with them. I'd still use my headset because I use a nice headset. So when I'm playing like Battlefield 6, I can actually hear people, which side of me they're on and everything. So I would do that. But if you're just doing something more casual, they're plenty good. It does not have touch input. The brightness is pretty decent indoors. Outside in the sun, it can get really kind of faded and washed out, but find some shade or just don't take it outside. Perfect plug and play experience. It does not have an internal battery. I see a lot of comments on these when I make these. I wish it had a battery. And I'm like, I don't think you realize how big it would need to be to actually have a worthwhile battery lifespan. So it doesn't have one. Right now on Amazon, it has like a 4.4, I think, out of 337 reviews. Obviously, that's going to change in the future, but I'm pretty happy with it. It's like $249, $240, something like that. I wanted to show that this monitor looks like when it's playing a game. So I have Battlefield 6 here running on this NUC. We'll go back to the HQ. And it actually is really good. This mouse is garbage that I'm using, but getting some decent gameplay there. And oh, that's my guy. So, I mean, it performs well. The colors are a little washed out, but you're not really going to be gaming too much with this. And I'm sure you could go in and change the settings a little. Nice. Yeah, I'm going to die. But you get the idea. It looks pretty good. All right, so we're back here in 3D Mark, and I'll go ahead and turn the system sound back on. My microphone's not going to do very well at picking this up though, so just keep that in mind. We'll go ahead and do Speedway and we'll run. Let me make sure the camera is as white balanced as we can get it. There we go. It's going to collect some system info and then it'll run. I really like these monitors, and I think this is my third one from them. They're pretty dang good for what they are. Like, I'm never going to game on these or anything. I know a lot of people want them for their Switches or whatever so they can play on a slightly bigger screen. But for me, this is great. Like if I want to get an RPi out, or I want to get like a NUC out like I have now. I have this on a mini PC, a NUC from NUCbox. And it's just, a nice little monitor. And here we go. It's finally coming up. It's the first time I've run a 3D Mark on this machine. So that first time it always has to go through and basically find every system setting it can and all of your hardware info. And it takes it a minute. Already you can tell, like, this looks pretty good. I am zoomed in because I'm trying to keep the white balance good. There's a door over there that kind of, doesn't really want to play nice. But like, that looks great, right? And it looks a little bit better in person. Obviously this iPhone washes it out some. But I mean, right? Now, obviously, the choppiness has nothing to do with the monitor. That's just it's doing this at 4 frames a second because this is a very graphically intense thing, and this is like a mini PC. But I really like these things. Let me get you a little closer to the speakers there. Like, they sound fine. They sound better than computer speakers that I used for like 10 years and would watch movies and TVs on. So, you know, if you need a little portable monitor, this is a really good one.